Okay, let's try a composition of functions. So we have f of x and g of x given to us, and we first want to figure out what is f composed with g of x. So when you get going on these, it's important to leave the outer function alone and deal with the inner function first. So the inner function, what I mean by that is g of x is being plugged into f. So I'm going to replace g of x with the other half here. So I'm going to replace g of x with 2 over x plus 7. All right, now something different is being plugged into f of x, so it's going to replace this x in f of x, how it's been defined. So it's going to be 1 over 2 over x plus 7 goes in where x was. We bring along the minus 7 from the definition of f of x at the top. And now we work on simplifying down from here. The first thing I would do to simplify is we're adding and subtracting 7 in the denominator. So these, as you combine like terms, make a 0. This will leave us with 1 divided by 2 over x. So we're almost there, but we still have a fraction within a fraction. What I like to do in this situation is, the problem is that dividing by x in the denominator. So I'd like to multiply the denominator by x, but to do so I also need to multiply the numerator by x. We're allowed to multiply by x over x because that's like multiplying by 1. Multiplying by x and dividing by x, these will cancel. And we're going to be left with 1 times x in our numerator makes x, and then 2 in the denominator. That's the best solution we can get there. Now things change a little bit when we switch the order up. It's still the same process where we bring along the outer function and we focus on the inner function. This time our inner function is f of x, so we need to replace the f of x with 1 over x minus 7. Okay, from here, we're going to go to g of x, and something different is plugged into g of x. So it'll be 2 over whatever was replacing the x, 1 over x minus 7. And then we'll bring along the plus 7 from the original definition of g of x. Okay, from here, we do have a fraction within a fraction. So I'm going to use a similar technique to what we just did up above, and I want to counteract that dividing by x minus 7. So I'm going to multiply numerator and denominator by x minus 7. So again, that's like multiplying by 1, but that allows us to cancel out x minus 7 multiplied and x minus 7 divided. This will leave us with 2 times x minus 7. And do remember to keep that inside parentheses as you're multiplying that 2 by both those terms. And then the denominator, you're going to be left with a 1, which I'm going to leave off and bring along our 7. From here, a little bit of simplifying. We'll distribute to clear out the parentheses. 2x minus 14. Bring along that plus 7 to the side. And to finish this up, we can combine our like terms. Negative 14 plus 7 leaves us with negative 7. And that's the best solution we can get to. All right, hope this helps out. Take your time. Work from the inside out, one step at a time. Simplifying fractions can be a challenge, but hopefully it's not too bad. Good luck.